Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia, the only podcast available for hit clips. Do you know what hit clips are?
I'm not sure that I know what a hit clip is.
All right, I'm going to pull this picture up for you. Can you describe what you're seeing?
It's sort of like I know what a Tamagotchi is.
Okay.
I think it might be a Tamagotchi for sound.
They should have hired you. Tiger Electronics should have brought you on when they released this. That is such a great description. So basically...
I was a child when they made this, so...
Good point. Hit clips was this really dumb thing. You would buy it. It came out in 1999, and you could put a little headphone in it, and you'd have to buy these like little keychain bricks you shoved inside that were 1 minute, really low quality versions of pop songs. So like in this photo, you can see there's the Baha Men, the A-Teens, the Backstreet Boys, but you got a 1 minute, like really grainy, low fidelity version of a song.
But why?
To make money.
When you could just listen to the radio. You could just listen to B101 and hear the whole song.
You could, but you would have needed a pocket-sized radio for that. And it wasn't on demand. This is like the precursor to the iPod, basically. Kids were just jonesing for the ability to pick whatever song they could at that time they wanted it to put
for
it on.
1 minute in mono.
1 minute in real bad mono, yeah.
Kids are weird.
So we really should release... I was joking at the beginning, obviously, but we should release our podcast. The problem is each episode would be like 15 hit clips. You'd have to switch.
Shoving them in.
Terrible.
Hold on, gotta switch out my hit clip.
So, Kate, I want to read you a message we received.
Okay.
From a listener.
Oh, who is it?
Their name is Travis.
All right, Travis.
All right, here's what he says. Hey guys, I recently found your podcast by looking up Are You Afraid of the Dark on iTunes. I've been binging your episodes with my wife. We're both in our early 30s. Anyway, we'd love to hear an episode on Pete and Pete and Nickelodeon's weirdest show ever, Weinerville. Hopefully you remember it. It was super crazy and bizarre. Hope to hear these episodes in the future. Love the content so far.
Oh, thanks, Travis.
So, yes, thank you, Travis, for that message and for listening. But this just goes to show anyone else out there listening, if you want to get in touch with us, this came through Facebook, this message. You can find us there. You can send us voicemails on the Anchor app. You can get in touch with us anyway to recommend episodes.
And we'll basically do it because we're puppets.
We're definitely going to... Wow, did you know that what we're going to watch today involves puppets?
Oh, I hate puppets.
So,
I'm like a little scared of puppets.
Travis has two great suggestions here. Pete and Pete, which is a beloved Nickelodeon show. But we're going to start this week. We'll do Pete and Pete next week. We're going to do this week.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Weinerville.
Oh, no.
Weinerville.
I'm so disturbed.
First of all, Travis, thank you for sending this because I literally forgot about Weinerville. Like, looking it up to do the research for this and find an episode, it brought back some memories. I kind of thought I dreamed this because it is real weird. Let's talk about Weinerville.
I'm so worried.
It's okay. Weinerville, as Travis said, aired on Nickelodeon. It was created by Marc Weiner. And the premise of the show, as far as I can tell by my memories and the minor bit of research I've done, is that it takes place in a little puppet town. Kind of like Mr. Rogers-esque, because you got Marc Weiner as a real guy interacting with these small puppets like they're all people who can talk to each other. You know how Mr. Rogers is a lot bigger, obviously, than some of the characters he talks to, but they don't make a big deal about it.
That's because Mr. Rogers is a wholesome man.
So is Marc Weiner.
I'm not inclined towards Marc Weiner.
All right. You don't know. You haven't seen it yet.
I'm just saying.
So it takes place in a puppet town, and there's little stories with the puppets and with Mark. But also, he would show one or two old cartoons from the 50s and 60s as well, like in the midst of all this mayhem.
Oh, no.
I literally thought I may have dreamed this show, and I'm so happy that it's real, and we're going to watch it.
I feel a little bit ill.
Wait till you see it. It's only going to get worse. It aired from July 11th, 1993, and then the final episode aired sometime in 1994. I cannot find... This is the first show that we've done in 60-plus episodes that the final air date is just nowhere to be found. But sometime in 94 was the final episode. They made 2 seasons, 62 episodes, and 5 specials. They did New Year's Eve, 93, 94, 95. They did a Hanukkah special in 1995, and they did an election special in 1996.
Oh my god.
I don't think it had anything to do with the 1996 election. I think it was just an election.
It was just about, like...
story. Like the puppets were running for an election. I don't know. Maybe it did have to do with the 96 election. That was what? Clinton versus Bob Dole? We're going to watch season 1, episode 21, Popcorn, because I know you love popcorn.
I do love popcorn.
And I knew you hated puppets, so I figured this would be a tough sell. So,
okay.
We eat a lot of popcorn in this house for everyone
in this home.
Normally, this is where I'd say why I think it's good. I don't know why it's good. I hope it is, but I haven't seen it in real long. It has not aired on Nickelodeon since 1997. It's never been officially released on DVD or anything, although it did briefly air on... There's this like late night thing on one of Nick's other channels where they show old shows from this era called Nick Splat or Nick Rewind. I think it's changed names. And they did air this briefly in 2015, but it didn't last long. So I have no idea. I haven't seen it in ages.
Well, let's lean into that ambiguity.
I'm excited. Let's take a trip to Weinerville.
Now, Zip, remember, only use a little bit of that jumbo zippy pop popcorn. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Yahoo! It's gonna blow! Oh, well, welcome to Weinerville.
I am so disturbed by this already. There's a man with a man's head, but he's on a little puppet body. Okay, so there's puppets and people, and sometimes the people are puppets.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god, is that a baby?
And it's the same guy. This is Marc Weiner. He's every puppet
Is
right
he
now.
okay? Is it live in front of a studio audience?
Yeah.
Who would bring their kid here?
It's in Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando.
All right, so we got a band. Was he later indicted for something?
No.
He looks very familiar.
No.
Is that him? I'm confused.
Yeah, but it's like the live studio
Yeah.
version. He's interacting with a pre-taped segment of him as a puppet.
This is a lot for me to take in. They've just... There's no plot here, I feel like. They've just made a lot of popcorn.
That is the plot. What are you talking about?
What parent would drive their kid here? I'm literally speechless. Oh my god, Mr. Magoo! I have to watch puppets and Mr. Magoo.
I can't believe this existed.
I completely believe that you loved this.
This is outstanding.
But I am absolutely nauseous right now. I've never really understood what these, like, lodge organizations are. What are they? Are they benevolent organizations?
Like the
Elks or the Lulu Shriners?
Yeah,
or the...
Shriner. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, Magoo is wearing his Shriner fez cap.
The premise is that Mr. Magoo can't see.
Yes.
Why isn't anyone helping him?
Because it's the 50s.
I just am so confused.
You know what, though? The puppet who introduced this cartoon made a big deal of it. Here comes a cartoon coming up. Between this and Pee-wee's Playhouse, which we also need an episode on, speaking of actually good puppet shows from this era, they really made a big deal of the cartoon, which is maybe why I think cartoons are so great.
Uh-huh.
I had like live action and puppet people telling me that cartoons are a special thing that I should look forward to, you know?
I mean, if a cartoon told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it?
Is it a Looney Tunes?
How is this relevant to children of the 90s
It's
in
not.
any way?
It
is
is
it just
not
because
at
this
all.
was in the public domain? Like,
Probably.
someone's really got to help Mr. Magoo. Like, maybe he should go to Warby Parker. You imagine Mr. Magoo's Warby Parker's 6 inches
Beautiful.
thick.
Warby Parker is not sponsoring us anymore, so you don't have to shoehorn
no.
it in like that. Maybe he should go to Brandless and...
They don't make glasses.
Oh, never mind.
This is just all the same gag.
Yeah, it's like, within the first minute of this cartoon, we've established Mr. Magoo is accidentally thwarting a criminal, but then we just get to see it happen over and over and over again.
Is he also illiterate?
No, he's mostly blind.
Is this really a commentary on, like, the plight of senior citizens who don't have proper medical insurance?
I doubt it,
I think it might
but
be.
maybe.
I think more old people should be going to Warby Parker.
This bank robber has a briefcase filled with grenades, dynamite. Also, his cash and guns are in there. I feel like you shouldn't store your cash with all the explosives.
So he can't see anything, but he can see the alarm clock. I hate this.
I love old cartoons, but Mr. Magoo is not a good old cartoon. I wish this was a Looney Tunes.
Why is Mr. Magoo so small?
Did you ever see the live-action Mr. Magoo movie from the 90s? Where
No.
Leslie Nielsen plays him?
Oh, God. Is Leslie Nielsen small? These puppets are, like, not well made
Yeah,
either.
what is that puppet's name? Zip? He is really low quality.
At least these guys are paper mache.
Because this is a few years after Pee-wee, and Pee-wee had some of the best puppets ever.
This is horrific.
It's just more like a guy playing with toys than
He's
like
got
good
his
puppetry.
He's got his arm fully immersed in this puppet's head.
Yeah, for For anyone who hasn't seen Weinerville and has no interest in watching it, which I would recommend, you don't. Sacco is a sock puppet, but kind of upside down a normal one. So your fingers are the legs, and the head is up around.
Oh my god, is he making a
your
Ross
elbow.
Perot joke?
Yeah, it's 1993.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of these Ross Perot jokes. Oh my god, how's he moving his mouth? It's a disgusting looking puppet, too.
Right, this is kind of funny.
No,
he
this
sounds
is
like a
not-
rubber band high wire
This is all terrible.
balancing on a little tiny toy chair. He can move the arms, too. It's a pretty cool puppet. I take it back what I said about these puppets. That girl who he called up to play basketball with the puppet, it's probably the highlight of her life to this day.
This puppet is, like, really belligerent.
The puppet keeps kicking Marc Weiner in the leg. It's really great.
Is it? I mean, this is pre-internet
Yeah.
for America. I mean, I guess they were using it at IBM to, like, turn on coffee makers and stuff, but you're right. It was a simpler time when you could look at a puppet and be entertained. Oh, God.
Oh, I forgot about he turns someone into a puppet every episode.
Why?
So they took some volunteers from the audience.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
They're putting this steaming machine where they'll be transformed into puppets. The doors on that machine look like they're made out of poster board.
They are, clearly. This guy wants to be Pee-wee, but just is not.
Yeah, he was just doing some very Pee-wee-esque yelling.
He
But
is manic in the way that Pee-wee is manic.
yeah, but Pee-wee is
feel
a
like
character.
Pee-wee has shreds of humanity.
Yeah, Pee-wee is this whole thing with the weird outfit.
Marc Weiner's eyes are dead.
Yeah, Marc Weiner's just dressed like a way a guy would dress.
Marc Weiner might be a puppet himself.
Come to
He's
life.
got flat eyes. I feel like many of these 50s and 60s cartoons are predicated on workplace accidents and narrowly avoiding workplace accidents. It really stresses me out. This is terrible. I'm just so confused by everything's existence.
All right, let's see.
Okay, so he's made them into puppets.
These kids have been transformed.
I think there's an episode of Criminal Minds about this. Oh my god.
I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure I wished I got to be turned into a puppet.
Of course you did.
For those not watching along with us, they're the kind of puppets where it's their heads with little puppet bodies.
It's really not good. So these kids have to use and calibrate these little puppet arms.
Yeah, and then they play a game against each other.
Kids have barely developed their regular motor skills. What are they expecting here? I really don't know how kids work, so... Oh my god,
They gotta scoop the
They
popcorn.
gotta scoop the popcorn in.
So there's like a game show aspect to this, because that was all the other Nick live action stuff
Oh my gosh.
at the time.
Well, look at what Oscar's doing over there. Oscar's one arm doesn't work. Is he dabbing? I think he might have
It's the
invented
first.
the dab.
Marc Weiner's intervening to teach him how to use the arms. He
Lisa,
really can't
though,
get
is
it.
killing the game. Look.
Oscar's blowing the popcorn. He was going...
Oh my gosh, look. He's trying to blow the popcorn on there. Oscar
Yeah.
doesn't know how this game works.
Lisa
Look at all
won
these kids
a long time
rooting
ago.
for Lisa. Look, her popcorn bucket's overflowing.
Yeah, why are they still playing? Oscar, you're stuck as a puppet forever now.
If you lose, you go to my puppet farm. Oh, what is that? Oh, why did that just go on her?
Can you
That's
explain
disgusting.
what just happened?
There was like a gloop. It came out of the ceiling.
And
Ugh.
it landed on
No!
Lisa's head.
Why did he do that? She won.
So, Kate, this is a historic moment on our podcast.
Ugh.
That was the first time you watched somebody get slimed
It's
on
disgusting.
Nickelodeon.
It's like it looks like Elmer's glue.
That was
But green.
That is an extremely important thing about Nickelodeon.
Ugh.
People would get slimed all the time with this green slime.
I'm disgusted. That one puppet looks vaguely like Prince.
Lisa, wave hello. And Oscar, give him a nice hand. Okay, let's do some exercises. Raise your hands up. Up, 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 up. Put them down. Put them up. Put them to the side. Oscar, you look like you're having a good time there.
All right, debrief. Not that there's nothing left to be said. I think you put it all on the line in the middle segment of the episode, but go ahead. Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, that was not good. Everything about it was strange. The puppets were icky.
I will say a lot of the puppets were pretty low effort.
Yeah.
Like that little zip guy just looked like a tissue box that
Yeah.
they like barely changed.
He
to
might have
make into
glued
a
some
puppet.
hair to it. Marc Weiner was phoning it in.
Yeah, he didn't seem that
I
interested
could have
in
had my
being
own
there.
show on Nickelodeon just based on the level of effort that I have seen from Marc Weiner. I'm disappointed, Mark. It was really gross also. And I had to watch 2 other cartoons.
They were really not good.
I failed to see the thought process behind the show. And it's not just because I'm a stodgy old jerk. Maybe
Not just
maybe it
because.
is.
Well, this show, you're right, it's derivative of Pee-wee, but Marc Weiner is no Pee-wee. No. Say what you will, love or hate Pee-wee, he's all in on his bit and his energy.
Shtick.
Yes. Marc Weiner is like fake Pee-wee. But also, the cartoons he showed are like derivative cartoons of much better cartoons. By the time you get to the 50s and 60s, like those type of cartoons, those short 7-minute cartoons before movies, are not
good.
And especially the ones there was a Mr. Magoo, and I couldn't even tell you what the other one was called.
Hapless Harry or something.
Yeah, they're just not good. They're just kind of boring and like dated in a bad way, you know?
Yeah, they didn't age well.
No. There are older cartoons that hold up much better than that from other studios. All right, so Weinerville,
right.
Are we adding this to our rotation of shows that we watch
Absolutely
outside
not.
of the podcast?
No.
Like to point out, there has not been any shows that have become anything we watched on Not-Stalgia that have entered our repertoire outside. You acted like Hey Arnold would way back when, but it never did.
I got too much to do. I'm very busy and important.
Fair. All right, well, next week, The Adventures of Pete and Pete. I'm hyped about that. I will tell you right now, that is a lot better than Weinerville. Way better. It's almost the opposite of Weinerville in terms of like effort and energy and vision from the creators. They really put their hearts and souls into Pete and Pete.
I'm disturbed.
Whether that will pan out in a way that means you like it, who knows? How many splats would you give Weinerville?
I really have no idea. I don't even know if it rates on splats.
And not even 0 splats, just like no splat rating.
And I watched someone get doused with goop.
With slime.
I
can't
like
believe
that
it took
either.
us this long into our tenure. We're over episode 60, and when you haven't seen someone get slimed. That whole splat term is derivative, I believe, from sliming.
From the
leftover
slime.
remnants of the slime.
Splatting onto your head.
Yes. And that was her reward for winning.
Is that biodegradable?
The slime? I don't know.
Do you think there's a class action lawsuit against Nickelodeon from all the kids who got slimed?
Were you slimed in the 90s at the taping of Weinerville or any other Nick game show?
If so, you may be entitled to compensation. Slimetruth.com. Slimetruth.
It's not a website, but you know what is a website, Kate? www.notstalgia.org. Ask your parents' permission before visiting our website online. AOL keyword, Not-Stalgia. Send us a Facebook message and we will definitely watch whatever show you recommend. We're doing it right now.
Because we're hapless, low-quality puppets.
We need recommendations.
Being controlled by Marc Weiner.
Attention Nick viewers, Weinerville and Doug, now at a new time. Hello, Dottie.
Oh, yes, Weinerville! Every weekday afternoon, and that means more of me. Me on Monday, me on Tuesday, me...
Doug?
Gosh, me and Porkchop have never been on weekday afternoons before. What an honor to be with Looney Tunes, Hey Dude, and everything.
Me on Thursday, me on Friday.
Well, there you have it. Weinerville and Doug. More of what you want every weekday afternoon on Nick.